Hi, Chad Melke, CEO of Peace Power. Just wanting to touch base with everyone and discuss a few things that we've seen come down the pipe with the energy industry here in Alberta as of late. Some very pertinent stories and things that I think you should all be aware of. So today will serve just to kind of be a highlight of some of the things we feel you should be aware of. So the first big one is the fact that door-to-door sales is now no longer a thing with respect to energy products in Alberta. So unsolicited door knockers are effectively banned in Alberta. So anything to do with the energy industry, this includes the sale of electricity and natural gas contracts, as well as audits, furnaces, hot water heaters, even windows. So anything to do with energy efficiency whatsoever, if someone's knocking on your door, they're doing it illegally because effective of January 1st, 2017, it is banned. Now, that's not to say that solicited people can't come. If you request them to come, absolutely, they can still come to your door. They're not doing anything illegal. And this is great news for Albertans. And if you're wondering why an energy guy like me is saying this, it's because Peace Power never believed that door-to-door solicitation was the right way to start a relationship with a client. The other big topic that I wanted to share with you guys today was on the topic of the default rate, or the RRO as it's sometimes called in Alberta. With respect to electricity, it's being capped in 2017 for the first time ever. So what does that mean? It means that although it's a market rate that rises and falls every month, if it ever gets up to 6.8 cents per kilowatt hour, that is the ceiling. And so if you're an RRO customer, you will not pay more than 6.8 cents per kilowatt hour from June of 2017 through June of 2021. This is, again, a safety net for Albertans. It is good news in the light that you won't be spending too much should power prices get high. If you're a customer of Peace Power, this does not affect you in any way. If you're on our variable rate for electricity, you'll continue to beat the RRO by up to 30% month over month, has been our average since we've been in business. And if you're on one of our fixed rates, all of our current fixed rates are currently lower than 6.8 cents. So good news in all regards for Albertans. The third point that I wanted to bring up today was just to remind everyone, I'm sure you need no reminder, but the carbon tax is coming in on January 1st, 2017. How this will affect you, you will see it as a line item on your natural gas bills. However, you will not see it as a line item on your electricity bills. Why is that? So the carbon tax is being paid by the electricity generation companies, and it's only being paid by those that generate using fossil fuels. So they're paying the tax at the very highest level, and then they're going to pass those costs on to you as a consumer. So the carbon tax will actually be built into your rate. If you're a natural gas customer, if you pay a natural gas bill, you will see it as a line item just like GST. In 2017, the rate is going to be roughly $1 per gigajoule, and in 2018, it goes up to about $1.5 per gigajoule. Now, those are just numbers. What does that mean? In 2016, the average price for gas was about $2.9 per gigajoule as a Peace Power gas customer. So it's about a 50% increase, if you look at it in that context, a 50% increase on the price per gigajoule that you're paying, which for many consumers will be substantial. So my suggestion is to start budgeting. Back to the electricity and how that will impact you. There's a couple things that you would want to look at right away, and now is a great time to be looking, is you can sign on to a fixed rate for electricity right now with whoever you're with, but obviously we welcome you to come to Peace Power. And you have the ability to avoid paying the carbon tax for up to 2 or 4 years going forward. How is that possible? Well, we negotiated our fixed rates prior to the legislation coming out that announced the carbon tax and the rates. So we were able to secure our pricing in advance, which means going forward, you're actually not paying the carbon tax until that fixed term expires. And with that, I just want to thank you guys for sharing a bit of your day with me. Really appreciate your time and look forward to another one of these in about a month's time. And as always, feel free to reach out to me or one of my staff on anything that you've just heard me discuss. It's obviously complicated and you heard it in a whirlwind. We'd love to hear from you if you have any questions that you have. Obviously, there's also been a lot of other things changing in the Alberta energy industry over the last few weeks. A few other announcements. We'd be happy to chat about those as well. So feel free to look us up. You can be found online at peacepower.ca, and we'd love to hear from you. Thanks.